back in March, when it became very clear that this was going to be more than a 2-week shutdown and was going to have a substantial impact on 2020 as a whole, we really used AttractionPros to be able to turn it into a resource that we were able to serve the industry and broadcast really what was happening in real time. We started a video series, a COVID-19 specific video series where we were able to talk to operators with the challenges that they were facing right when they shut down. There were so many unknowns. We had no idea how long this was going to last, what this was going to look like, and we were able to gain regular updates and learn about it as the pandemic progressed and as more attractions even started to reopen. We were able to follow their reopening practices and learn success stories and be able to share those with the industry. So that's really how I've been able to stay up to date with the industry and stay very involved in serving the industry as a whole to make sure that there was a suitable amount of information. The biggest shift that I was able to make with Backlooper was really recognizing what the industry needed right now, particularly as attractions started to reopen. And I was able to take a look at how the product was packaged and was able to really break it down into multiple different components and then rebuild it, and was able to introduce an introductory version, knowing that budgets were going to be substantially lower than they were at this time last year, knowing that many facilities were still yet to reopen. So I was able to offer a version of the product at a fraction of the normal price, which is now known as the premium version. And the introductory version is able to really help operators gain substantial amounts of guest feedback from those who would otherwise remain silent, and is able to minimize the likelihood of negative reviews, because if guests are having concerns with your mask enforcement or physical distancing or sanitation procedures, I want you to learn about them from the guest themselves and not learn about it when you log in and look at TripAdvisor or look at any social media and find out from there. So I was able to offer this introductory version to ensure that operators were able to get the data that they needed. The attractions industry is many things to many people. It is a source of escapism. It is a way to bring families together, bring friends together, provide joy, provide thrills, provide excitement. It's a lot of things, but there's one thing that it definitely isn't, and that is non-essential. There are many industries out there that are certainly life-sustaining, and we have needed some more than others throughout the pandemic, particularly healthcare and first responders. Absolutely 100% not only essential, but also life-sustaining. Grocery stores and food delivery have absolutely been so important. But in the broad sense of society, I think that this has really proven that what we do on a daily basis when we are operating, whether it's in normal operations or whether it's this modified COVID operation, that people really need to get out of the house, and they need to be able to have that leisure recreation time. This has really proven that that cabin fever can be real, and that what our industry does is provides the solution for that, and it's 100% essential.